What's happening, guys? It's Danilaz1989 coming back at you with what I think is the final episode of the Journey career. Now, there is only 6 chapters and we're about halfway through chapter 6. So, this is looking like it could be the finale, but it is episode 12. So, welcome to episode 12. Let's waste no further time getting into the first training session. If you guys remember in the last episode, we had Valencia in the Cup, in the La Liga Cup, and we ended up winning that 2-0. So in this episode, I think we have Barcelona, if I remember rightly, beat Real Madrid in the semi-finals. So I think we have Barcelona in the finals. So if you remember the previous episode before that, we actually lost to Barcelona. I think it ended 2-1. And I am no good at this training session whatsoever, as you can tell. You have to try and pass it through to your man and get your get your arrows while you're going through, and it's not the easiest. We're getting a few though. Try and sneak this one through here. Oh, missed that one. Almost. We'll need one more. That's it. An A to start proceedings off. Quite happy with that. Now this one I am not very good at. I hate the sort of piggy in the middle trick. I'm not good at this because I always end up getting caught out, especially with 2. So yeah, this is not going to be easy. So let's just try not to be too obvious with the passes. Put them in where we can and try and get Hunter a decent score. Although the movement is very well from the lads. It is literally all about the movement of the other players that you're ready to pass to, because if the movement is good, then the pass will be good because the movement is there. Around the corner, that's a lovely play. We've done pretty decent so far. Might actually be a high score this time. Just cheating a bit there with the lads in the corner, just passing it back and forward. Yeah, I would presume, guys, that this is what I think would be the last episode, because there's only 6... there we go, we've done it, we've got an F. There's only 6 chapters. Now I'm not sure whether there'll be a DLC, because like I said, in FIFA 17 there was talks of an international break maybe, but balance has gone up, aggression's gone up, and short passing's gone up, so brilliant. We're looking a very quality player. Now we are 81 rated, and we are looking very decent at Atletico Madrid. I think we've played better at Atletico than we did at Man United, LA Galaxy, and I'm trying to think of another one, but there wasn't another one, was there? Yeah, we've looked a lot better. Just get rid of these messages. And we've been playing some really good stuff with Antoine Griezmann, and no, we've got a La Liga game, and let's jump straight into that. And then I would presume after that, that will be the cup game against Barcelona. So as you can see, me and Griezmann up top again. Fairly standard lineup for what we've been going for, and yeah, I'm just hoping that we can win, because we're not going to catch up in the league now. As you can tell, Real Madrid just edging it with 3 points, so a win over Barca, it looks like they're going to do it. But if you see in the cup, we are in the final against Barcelona in the Copa del Español, so who knows, we could possibly beat Barca. I can't see it happening, but if me and Griezmann are on form like we have been doing together in previous matches, then we may snatch a few goals. So let's concentrate on this game first and foremost, and see if we can carry on this linking up with Griezmann, which we can right here. Getting Griezmann in on the first pass that we've done here. Griezmann's in, ball comes away, and Hunter almost turned that back in there. It wasn't meant to be, and it didn't happen, but linking up well with Griezmann in the first 2 minutes. I want to try and get that that blue bar to telepathic if we can, and see what happens when it's absolute maximum.
This looks promising.
I don't know whether it'll help with, I don't know, performances on the pitch, or whether it will just help because, I don't know, maybe there's a cutscene for it. We'll wait and find out. So nice pass off to Griezmann to Hunter. I'm just going to go back to my teammate here, and he tries to slip a decent ball in. He's got a chance, but he shrugged off the ball, and he almost dropped it to Hunter there. And if that had dropped to our feet there, would have been clean in on an opportunity, but the ball falls. Ball goes out, and it's a decent interception. Just going to hang fire here with Hunter and wait for an opportunity to move forward. Griezmann is open, and Griezmann's got a chance to try and send us through, but we're offside now. I'll just ask for that in the pocket there. Got a chance to shoot here with Hunter, so why not? Not the greatest of efforts, but an effort nonetheless at goal early. So he definitely got a strike on him, Alex Hunter. It was a bit lower, it had probably tested the goalkeeper, but I'm a great believer in there's no point in shooting because, there's not no point in shooting because if you can't pass it, then you might as well shoot and have a go, because sometimes it does fly in the top corner, and that's where wonder goals are made of. I did try and shoot again though, but that's well blocked. Hunter clearly not happy with himself here, he didn't get that on target. Decent block. So we'll just try and make our way to the front post here. And Griezmann at the front stake, ball goes to the far stake, it's a header, and just wide. Diego Goldin on the header there, and just wide. Decent player, ball's not forward, they've got a few men forward here, but Atletico has plenty of red shots back there and they deal with it quite comfortably. Here's Griezmann, I'll ask for that off Griezmann. Now Hunter's being chased down, I'll just try and flick Griezmann in. Ooh, I thought that was a bit of a crunching tackle, but referee says carry on, so that's what we'll do. Hunter again, and unfortunately I couldn't pass my teammate in. Decent ball. That's another good ball out wide. They've got a chance to try and slip someone down the middle here. Just slipping down the middle. He's going to shoot. Goes to his teammate. Then he gets the shot away. And what an effort it was. Wow. I think it's Romero. And what a hit that was. I didn't see that coming. Romero with what quite possibly was the hit of the century right there. He didn't have much to squeeze it home with, and he just there's three defenders in front of him, and not one of them manages to get a toe in. He has got the gap in between the defenders, but bang, hits that beautiful right against the post, and Atletico Madrid are 1-0 down. So here we go again with Hunter. Not the greatest of starts, but you just don't stop them kind of efforts when it's hit that sweetly and it hits the inside of the post like that. Manuel Neuer himself would not have kept that out. Here is Hunter, I'll ask for that in the gap. We've got a chance here, I'm just going to sprint into that gap, get a shot away, and it's a pitiful effort. Compared to that effort that we just saw, and it clipped the post and went in, Hunter just absolutely meloned that. Might as well have had two left feet on when he hit that.
Presented the ball to the opposition.
We've got a chance to slip a teammate, so I love a little flick. I did want that in the gap there, and he just left it too late. By the time I'd asked for it, he got shut down. No, we can't shut the man down. I tried to sandwich him there. Griezmann's after him, but he can't win it either. So far, in this first half, we have been second best, if not third best, to the referee, because the referee's had more action than we have in this game. Carrasco trying to create something, switches it well. I'll ask for that for Hunter. And the ball comes nowhere near me and deflects off me and goes back to a black shirt. This has not been a very good start to the game, but can me and Griezmann try and change that now? There goes Griezmann, so I'll try and slip it in his path. And another good pass, there's two of us coming in. Me and Griezmann in the box. I'll ask for that to be whipped in. It's not going to be, I'll ask for it on the edge of the box. We get a better touch. That's a lovely first touch to send us round the defender, and another bad effort on goal. I just went for the far corner to drag it across goal, and Hunter just whips it closer to the corner flag than he did the bottom corner. It's not been a great start to this first half. 35 minutes gone, we've had a couple of chances, but we have been terrible at shooting, so...
Gomez. Well, I like the look of this attack.
But, again, they come forward. And he was looking for his teammate, and it was Felipe Luis there who just shut that down. But another turn on the ball, they've got another chance, they've got 3 in the box. And that's well knocked out by Goldie, I think, there. Don't know what that was that flashed up on the screen, though. To get rid of this here, guys. Let me get rid of it. And it's been a foul. I thought for a second there we'd give a penalty away through a handball, but it's not. It goes Atletico Madrid's way, and the ball's going to come out. Ball's coming towards Hunter. There it is to Griezmann. Griezmann's making a decent run. I am in the box for Griezmann. He does a deep cross. I'm not going to get there. The keeper's going to get there. I did challenge the keeper for it, but more just threw myself at it than tried to get anything on it. Can the ball come straight back? It can't. It's come forward, and decent little run by Santos there. He's got a teammate in. There's 3 of them forward there, and he slipped his man in. He's going to go for a shot, and it's number 2. I don't believe it. Romero hits the post on the left-hand side, and then this player hits the post on the right-hand side, and both of them have gone in.
That was perhaps the place where
I am pretty shell-shocked right now, because the 2 shots that they've had, they've scored them both, and both in off the post. What more can you say? We're 2-0 down, and it's coming up to half-time, and this has been an absolute dismal performance, including ours, because we tried a couple of shots, but nothing's really worked.
He saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was.
There is half-time, and like I said, guys, that first half was pretty dismal. Nothing really from midfield. We have had more possession, strangely. But yeah, just not what I expected from Atletico, especially after the last game against Valencia in the last episode, where we absolutely dominated possession and ended up scoring 2 late goals. We've just been not at the races here. Midfield have been terrible, defence have been terrible, and every shot they've had has actually gone in. So, can we try and pull it back in the second half? I'm going to certainly attempt to with Hunter. And with Griezmann up there, I should be able to. Griezmann's actually made a decent run there, and can't get the ball in the box. Looks like a nice ball out wide. His man's going to get there as well. Brings it down, finds his strike partner, and that's a good tackle to get the ball away. And I'm hoping now that we can counter-attack with them having a few players forward. And I'm going to try and get my teammate just down the wing here. Carrasco out wide. Me and Griezmann in the box, but Carrasco's been tackled because he spent too long battling with it instead of whipping it in. And Hunter does well to get back and try and find Griezmann. Didn't go to Griezmann, it went out wide. There is Griezmann. I'll ask for that off Carrasco. Try and turn. I'm going to try and find Griezmann at the back post. It's not, it's gone to the edge of the box, and the man's run away from it. It's just not clicking today, it's not happening. There we go with Hunter. I'm just going to try and slip Carrasco in behind, I have done. Can I ask for that back? Yeah, Hunter. He's up there. I was going to say, if that went over from there, I would have been shocked. But the keeper has got a hand to it. I just went to finish that there and try and put us back in the game. And the goalkeeper makes a very good stop to stop Alex Hunter getting the first goal. For Atletico Madrid, anyway. Is the ball going to be lofted back in? Apparently I'm at risk of being subbed out. Yeah, boss, it's my fault. Blame me. Let's get Griezmann in here if we can. Recount on the first time pass. That was a decent interception. It's still flashing at me, being risk of subbed out, so we need to do something quite quickly. Let's ask for that in the gap again. Just not the right pass. I was right there at the side of him, just any more towards the left, and he found me and not the centre back. Here is Griezmann. Ask for that in the gap. Send Carrasco on his way. And Carrasco's been tackled. It's just not happening for Atletico here. Here is Griezmann. And Griezmann, it's a little back heel. They'll try and get Griezmann back in.
there's still
and
time if they can get
he
this
bowls
goal.
over the centre back and he gets nothing for it. If I'm honest, he probably should have had a free kick there, the centre back.
I think the coach will be considering.
Are we going off?
On
No,
the
we're
bench.
not. Fresco's going off. To be fair. Oh no, we are going off as well. Well, Disbrough performance, guys, and we've been substituted with 7 minutes to go, or 70 minutes to go. Well, 70 minutes gone and 30 minutes to go. So I'll simulate the rest of the match and see what the result ended up. Did they able to bring it back by taking me off and putting Kevin Gamero on? I'm not sure. What did it end? It ended 2-0, so taking me off didn't really do anything. And we've lost the first game of what I think is the final episode. It is episode 12, but I think it's the final episode that we'll be doing because there can't be much left now. That still leaves us on 64 points, and Seville are catching up, and they've actually got a game in hand, so Seville can join us on 64 points. Goal difference is pretty major though. So let's advance and go to training. I was going to say find out what happens, but it's just another training session. It seems a lot of the cutscenes have happened quite early, and now it's a bit later. The cutscenes have died off a little bit. But let's improve in training and show the boss that we deserve a starting lineup, and it wasn't all our fault why we lost 2-0 in that game. Decent ball in, ball's cleared away. For the middleman there is wide open. Decent cross and a decent finish. Go to the front stick here, and the man's wide open. And what a finish in the top corner. Another decent effort. Ooh. Man's at the back stick all on his own. Try and pull it back. And you don't get points for that. Fair enough, you have to shoot first time. Oh, nice header. And good save by the goalkeeper. On the volley again, lovely finish. We have got an A now, guys, because we filled that bar up, so there we go. Another crossing one. So we've got to try and beat the man here and then put a cross in. Decent ball in, and I think it was Kevin Gamero at the back stick there, I just completely missed it. Turn shot. Oh, unfortunately that didn't go where we wanted it to. Decent ball in, and he's missed it again. Do I have to send it like super early to get on it? He did get on it eventually. That's a decent ball, and the header's wide. Won that header, can Hunter get back on it? He's giving it him back and he's just not interested.
Man on!
Put that in there to the front stick. I have no idea what all that was about. Can we pass it in? Oh, we can pass it in. Got a chance to shoot. Decent save. And it's not going too well, this training session. Ooh, decent ball in there. Another decent header. And we've got a C this time, so I'll just continue anyway. It's quite a difficult one, that, especially positioning wise. Let's see if anything happens now, shall we? We have got a cutscene. A partnership cutscene. I thought we'd already had this one.
You too, bruv? I think we must both be in trouble.
The two of you do not know how happy I am that you have forged such a bond both on and off the pitch.
With this guy, Dina? It's been a pleasure.
Yes, Alex has been very privileged to play alongside me.
Our pleasure's been all yours, more like, bruv. You know, I must pity any defense that must deal with the two of you before the season is over. Keep up with the good work.
Killing it, bro.
I I wouldn't go that far, seeing as we lost the last game 2-0, and Griezmann wasn't brilliant, if I'm being honest, and neither was I. I missed quite a few chances, so if that's killing it, lads, you need to find another gear. So again, another La Liga game, so I'm not sure whether the cup game's a few games away or not yet, but we need to bounce back in this game because it just was not good enough in the last game. We're definitely not going to catch Barcelona or Real Madrid now, but Seville must have lost their game and they're not going to catch us now, so we need 3 points out of this game. So I'm hoping that a good performance here from Alexander and Griezmann with the link up a bit more and play a little bit better.
Atletico Madrid to the Wanda Metropolitano.
Oh, some decent play from the opposition quite early. Hunter's there.
4-4-2. Yeah,
Man's going to be a decent run, so I'll use him.
Don't see it quite so often.
I don't know whether he tried to get me in or Griezmann in, but the centre-back's almost messed it up there, and goalkeeper had to clear quite quickly. Again, man's got him behind. I've put him in behind. He's got a chance to go to Griezmann, and he did go to Griezmann, and Griezmann couldn't get a shot away. Some early pressure here from Atletico, definitely playing better in this game than we have in previous games. I tried to win the header, and I think I did. I'm just going to go for goal here with Hunter with a bit of space, but it's deflected away for a corner. That's for this in the middle. Ball comes in, Hunter goes up, but he's well beaten by the centre-back.
Felipe Luis.
Just going to get some space out wide here, look for the wide man again. Hunter has got a chance to get in here, the ball breaks, shot, and unfortunately he can't score. Ball comes back in, but again centre-back clears well. That possibly might have been our chance to score right there. But 10 minutes in, and with the early pressure, something is building. So Griezmann back on side, back to me. And if he'd have come back to me again there, we might have had a chance to get in again. Definitely some early pressure here. They're struggling to get out their own half, but passing the ball around a little bit better all of a sudden. And we try and win this and come on the counter-attack. We have won it. Here is Hunter with Griezmann. We make the overlap run for Griezmann. I'm in a lot of space there if I can get a through ball. And nobody wanted to give me one.
Now this is an interesting attack.
There we go, we're inside now. Can we get Griezmann in maybe if they make me a run? He's just not bothering us still. I'll make the run over the other side then, shall I?
Hunter.
Try and flick Griezmann in. Nope, that's not happening. Back to Hunter.
Passing, but not really making inroads.
Just going to try and find the man out wide, but I get tackled because I'm too busy messing with it, looking for a pass. Ended up giving the ball away. Nobody was just making me a decent run there. Everyone was stood still like statues then.
It's looking good, this move.
Decent run. He's got a chance to whip it in. Felipe Luis has to deal with it and does deal with it. Let's just try and track back and help out defend a little bit. To try and chase the ball down, but it's not really working.
Moving the opposition around.
Come on, lads, let's get a toe in somewhere.
He can lay it off to the supporting player.
A chance to shoot here. He's in the box. Lovely little whip to the back stick, and Felipe Luis deals with it. Ball does come towards Hunter, and I can't win it. I think I might have given away a foul there. No, I haven't. Come on, Griezmann, make me a run. He has now, and I almost slipped him in there. If it wasn't for the cleverness of the fullback to pull back when I went to pass it, Griezmann possibly might have been in on goal there.
Jonathan Vieira. They could pose some danger now. Bit of space to go forward into with the ball.
A lovely little tackle at the back there. It has come to Hunter now. Can we break with Griezmann now? Don't lose it, Griezmann, and he has gone and lost it. He had options left and right there, and he still managed to lose it.
It means the ball moves so fast across the surface. And,
ask for it with
Hunter.
Attacking quick play. Try and get in behind with the man on this side, but it's opened up for Griezmann here. If I can get a decent pass to him, and I don't, again I get shut down. We just can't find that final ball to find a teammate. Every time we do, we get shut down. Griezmann's there, links up with us, we'll go for the shot, gets blocked, a shot again, and goalkeeper is there this time. again, in this game, it just doesn't seem to be clicking. It is a bit more than last game. We're not 2-0 down, or at this point we were 1-0 down, but we ended up losing the game 2-0. Yeah, it's just not, doesn't seem to be clicking in this game, but they've got another chance in here if he can turn. He's got a few men in the box and cleared away for a corner.
No chances there. It's a corner.
Ball comes into the near stake. It's a good idea, but straight out of play. It's a decent idea if he hadn't have put it so close to the line and gone for the front post. Hunter is there open, and Sowell's tackled there. They've got a chance to break here, and they haven't. They've won it.
Felipe Luis.
Can we try and get forward now and create something with Griezmann? But the ball again is given away. It's just been poor all of a sudden. From the last episode, we were playing some very, very decent football. In this episode, it's just been very poor. In the last game, we ended up losing 2-0. It was all poor in that game, and so far in this game, the passing has just been woeful. Again, just tried to put a pass into Griezmann, just turned the wrong way, not interested. It's like the players have given up all of a sudden, and if we play like this against Barcelona in the cup final, we have no chance because they'll pick us apart. Half time. Just a boring, dismal first half. 4 shots, we've had 4 on target, but nothing really tested the goalkeeper, and they haven't even had a shot on our goal. So yeah, just lack of quality, lack of anything creative wise, and pretty much fighting out of our own half, full half, but they never had a shot on our goal, so it makes no sense really.
Jonathan Vieira.
We'll try and stop him with Hunter here. Again, we're having to drop so deep to try and get the ball because the midfield are just not doing the simple things. They're not winning the ball in midfield, they're not passing it around well like they were last episode and the episode before that. And look how deep Hunter's got to drop to try and get involved in play. Ball's whipped across, Diego running to deal with it, and I am the nearest man to it. So the striker is the nearest man to it in a midfield position, so I'm just going to try and make a bit of a run here. The space has opened up, and that's a very good tackle. A very well timed tackle. Just before I played the pass, he got the tackle in.
Well, he's been in the game, hasn't he? That's the best we can say for him. But not everything he's tried has come off.
No, that's a nice pass out wide. Hopefully I'll try and get a through ball here and get in behind. Am I in behind? I've got a little bit in behind. I've got Griezmann there. And if I'd have whipped it towards the back stick instead of the front stick, I had a man wide open. I did ask for that to try and prevent us losing possession there and going on the back foot again, but he didn't want to give it me and he ended up losing it anyway, so try and win it back with Hunter. We do win it back with Hunter. We've got Griezmann forward. I'm just going to wait for the rest of the fleet, and I'm going to go towards the back stick, and all that power I put on it and it still went towards the front post. Sometimes I think it just does what it wants to do this game, because where you want it to go, it doesn't appear to go there. That's a decent ball. Hunter's there. I'm just going to try and slip Griezmann through. Griezmann with a shot. Again, not a good shot, and over the bar. Now the boss is going to give us a stern word and say, right, you need to do this, you need to play better, you need to create 2 chances, you need to win the game. Yes, boss. Can you put somebody on in midfield who can provide me with a pass for that then, please?
There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their point of view.
There we go, Griezmann. If we can keep hold of it for long enough so we can create a chance. We have created the chance. Can we get it back?
Hunter. Here's Saul.
Chance is there. Just not falling.
Here's Hunter.
Nice little back heel there. I'll ask for it back.
Nice bit of interplay between these two.
Find Griezmann, so I've created him a bit of a gap there. Decent ball in, and Hunter stole it, and I'd already pressed pass, and I should have shot there. Interception was give away, and the goal kick. It's just not been good enough from the lads here. 70 minutes gone again, and yeah, what can I say? It's just been lacked of quality. There's no real great passing. The defence and the midfield have dropped so much, I think they've forgotten whether they're playing defence or midfield.
He's cut that out.
And
Well
I've forgotten that I'm playing striker and I'm trying to play a midfield role.
Now they've got
Everybody
a
just
chance
seems to
in this
have
part
dropped
of the pitch.
completely back. He had a chance to shoot here. He did shoot.
Blown over the bar.
That was possibly as close as either side has come to scoring.
He has got the opportunity to change the tactics as well as the players with some movement from the
Excuse
bench.
me. Yanni.
But it's getting very wet.
We are on all-out
Down
attack
there
now. And Griezmann, that is a very good ball actually to Griezmann. I am at the back post. I am free at the back post. Or I was anyway. And Griezmann's hit it against someone's shins.
Strong, powerful clearance.
I have no idea what that was for. Apparently he's giving away a foul.
Judged by the officials as offside. Looked clear enough.
15 minutes to go, guys, and we are on all-out attack.
Here's Hunter.
And we still can't really create anything. Although we have a chance here. I'm going to ask for that. Griezmann, can you get it to me? No, he can. Griezmann, pull your finger out, lad. You have been terrible this game. You've done nothing apart from give the ball away. Hunter's there. That's a decent pass out wide to Felipe Luis. That's for the ball in the gap. Oh, is he going to come in the gap? He is going to come in the gap. Trying not to lose it and give it away.
Now he's looking for support.
Ball is there. I'm at the back stick. It's wide open at the back stick, and I don't think anyone's going to find me. Again, the ball and the player has broke down just because you're trying to hold the ball for too long. I made the run at the back stick there, just a little flick anywhere towards the back post, and would have been clean in.
Substitution time.
We've got, what, 4, 5, 6 players in the opposition half, and we can't create anything. I find this so hard to believe. 85 minutes gone now. And it's just not clicking. Nothing is working. We're on all-out attack and we just can't create anything. I'm going to ask for that in the gap there, and I didn't get it. I think it was my own man that actually got in the way. I don't even think it was a defender. It's going to be another draw by the looks of it. At least it's not a loss, like it was in the last game when we lost 2-0. But it's probably going to be a draw unless they're going to score off this chance. And not a bad effort there to say he struck it on a strange angle and a strange way to strike it as well. It wasn't a bad effort. Ball was lofted forward, 2 minutes added on. I'm asking for that in the gap, try and win the header. Nope, we didn't win the header. Win the ball. Nope. Nobody just seems interested in the ball whatsoever. I don't know what has happened in this game, guys, but
that is the final whistle.
What can I say?
Level here. It is a draw.
0-0, and
that territorial advantage for one of the teams.
I tried my best. I tried to get people in. I tried to shoot when I could, and Griezmann was just terrible, if you ask me. He did nothing in that game apart from give the ball away. And we got the rating, but well, apparently we didn't get the rating. We created one chance, and we didn't win the game. So don't really know what to say about that game, guys. It's just been, it was just lacked of quality, and what more can you do as one player? Griezmann didn't really help me out in the slightest, and it was a very hard fought game and a dismal 0-0. So let's see where that takes us. I would imagine we'll probably play Barcelona in the cup now, or is it a cutscene, or we're definitely back home. I would imagine now. No, I'm going to go training. So let's see what happens after training and see where it leaves us in today's episode. Whether we've possibly might as well continue because we'll only have one game left. There's no point doing a full episode for one game. We might as well carry on. Or where it leaves us. So clearly the coach needs to think that we need to be working on shooting. And if you ask me, it's not my fault, if I'm being genuinely honest. I thought I had a decent performance trying to get players in and trying to get the play going, and it was just the rest of the team that was just, the passing was woeful, it was just the possession was awful, we were giving the ball away, and every chance that we had was either blocked out, or I would miss it with Hunter, or I'd try and squeeze Griezmann in and he would do terrible. Another good save though by the goalkeeper. Again, goalkeepers on top form clearly today. Trying to slip my mind there. That's a lovely pass, and eventually we're at the back of the net. That's a lovely little toe. That would have been a penalty if it was clear play. No points for it though, and we get a seat in training. I don't know what's going on here, guys. We seem to have a little dip in form now, and it's not as exciting as it was. So I'm hoping in the next game we can really switch it on, especially if it's against Barcelona. We're going to have to put it on by times 1,000, otherwise Barcelona will have a field day with us. If we play like that and defend like that and attack like that, it'll just be an absolute wonder of goals. Because Messi and Suarez were pretty decent in that game we had against them, and we were pretty much on top form ourselves, but we still ended up losing the game 2-1. What is going on with Hunter here? We cannot hit the target. A low hard one will hit the target. I'm trying to get one of those top corner targets, but it's not working. We've got a B. B and a C, we can deal with that. What is going to happen? Strength has gone up by 1, jumping's gone up by 1, attacking possession's gone up by 1, shot power's gone up by 1. Where does this leave us? Very curious to find out what happens, because all the cutscenes have died out all of a sudden. There hasn't been many. We're going to have another La Liga game. Right, well, if the last 2 games are anything to go off, I'm not looking forward to this game, so I'm not going to jinx it and say let's switch it on. I'm just going to say I hope the team plays better than what they have been doing, because midfield and defensive wise, it's just not been football really. It's been schoolboy football. So let's see how we get on in this game, and us as a player, let's just try and put in a decent performance, chase the chances down when we can. The movement obviously is a big thing that I do. I think movement off the ball is very, very important in today's game anyway. And again, when we try and get rid of this, they don't. They get an early chance and they've hit the post already.
Throw in now.
What is going on with Atletico? Is it too early to say, can we put in a transfer request already? Possibly go somewhere else. Can we take up the Bayern Munich or PSG contracts by any chance?
Okay.
But I made a decent run here. If Griezmann can find me. Finally, Griezmann puts me through with a nice ball, and we've got a chance to get somebody in at the back stick. If anybody's there, Griezmann as well is there, but the man at the back stick couldn't get there. I'm being honest, I put a little bit too much on it for Griezmann, and if Griezmann had got there, he'd have had a simple tap in. But that's positive. It's a lot better actually getting a decent pass off Griezmann. It's a nice tackle. We are actually putting the tackles in now, but it's again how deep the midfield and defence are, and they've got a chance, and they've hit the net already. I don't believe. I actually think FIFA is doing this on purpose to me. We've not been as bad as this in the Journey career, well, at all. This is the worst that we've been. We were saying that at the start of the episode that we've done really well at Atletico, we've been linking up well and we've been playing well up to today's episode. Maybe I jinxed it at the start of the episode, but I just tried to flick it back there. I don't know what I was thinking. We were saying that our play's been good, and we've really settled in at Atletico Madrid here, and going off today's episode, you'd think that Atletico are in League 1 or League 2 in the English League, because it's just been absolutely terrible football.
And they'll already book their place in next season's Champions Cup. What a good season.
It has been. And it's a huge carrot these days, isn't it? That Champions Cup place. Worth a lot of money to the
And again, the ball's going to come. Is this going to be a second? It is. I don't believe it. They've done exactly the same as that other team. First they've hit the left post and scored, and now they've hit the right post and scored. Oh. Got to give me strength.
A bit at the end. It might have been going wide initially, but it's hit the inside
I mean,
of the post.
fair play
into the
to
back
him,
of the
what a
net.
finish,
When
but
you do hit them with that kind of accuracy, there's just no chance.
what
for the
is
goalkeeper,
FIFA
no
doing
chance
to me
at all.
today?
Restarting.
It
at
is
2-0.
completely going
Felipe
off
Luis.
scale of ridiculous on what's going on here.
Angel Correa.
It is crazy.
Moving forward with some danger
And
to the
again, just
opposition
a
now they're
simple
here.
pass through there, and the defender just clears it away.
It's Alex Hunter. He
Until
can
the
lay it
ball
off to
down.
the supporting
Can
play.
we get a through ball there? We can.
Hunter.
We try and flick Griezmann in here,
That's
and the
keeper's
goalkeeper
ball.
catches it
From the
from
moment
thin
the
air.
cross left his foot.
I just can't get over what's going on here. Like these are the lower sides in La Liga, because I'm not sure who they are. I'm not sure how to pronounce the names. I don't want to butcher the names, and you guys in the comments are like, "That's not how you pronounce it." They just, I know the lower sides compared to like Atletico and Barca and, you know, Real Madrid, and it's just been terrible. We've not been able to create anything, but we have a chance here. If I can turn well, can I put a ball in? And I can't put a ball in because the defender is there again.
Omar Ramos.
I should have shot, if I'm being genuinely honest, but I tried to play it easy and get a goal back and get back in this game, and it's not gone that way. Again, I'm asking for the ball, and Koke just doing his own thing, completely ignoring me, and now they come away with the ball. I just do not understand what is going on in this game, or this episode, to be fair. It's just been shocking. Atletico Madrid have been terrible. Look, again, messing around with it at the back. I'm going to end, no, what I was going to say is either going to end up hoofing it away or giving it away, and he's hoofed it. What is a midfielder supposed to do with that, or a striker supposed to do with that? Just hoofed it away. Can't do anything with that. And again, another silly pass given away. Eventually, it does actually come to us, so let's just try and get a bit of wide play going. Keep that in. Dropped.
Very deep at the
Send it out
moment
wide.
is Hunter.
I've had to come deep, commentator.
Still got a bit to do, but this is
Where is
promising.
he going?
Here's Carrasco.
Eventually, he goes to Carrasco.
Griezmann.
There is Griezmann. I'm going to ask for that at the edge of the box off Griezmann.
Hunter.
Try and feed in my teammate.
Now with Juanfran.
Going that
Koke.
gap where he was. Edge of the box there. Some nice little build-up play. Hunter's there, get a shot away. And it's not good enough. It's not good enough because it's a corner. It took a deflection. I just thought it was a bad shot, but Hunter's got a chance with the header. Looped towards the back stick, and the goalkeeper dealt with it quite easily. Coming up to half time now, and I just don't know what to say, guys. We've been playing brilliant in other episodes, and this episode we've been absolutely terrible. So I've got a man out wide. I'll just try and feed him in. If he can keep it in. He does keep it in. Can we get a cross in here? Can't, because he's been tackled again. And he's won it back, and he's given away a foul. Oh, it's just getting silly now. It's like everything that we're trying to do is not working. Even simple things like put a cross in the box is just not working. And Griezmann is offside, blatantly. He was stood so far offside, then I could see that. The screen wasn't even there. 2-0 down, and it's going to be half-time any second, I would imagine. There is a half-time whistle.
Well, that's half-time, and 2-0 is the score at the halfway mark.
What do you say about that first half, apart from they've had 2 shots and they've scored both? I have no idea. I'm on chapter 6, dude. I'm near enough at the end. This is probably going to be the final chapter now. Right, second half then, guys. And if we play like we did in the first half, we're going to be laughed out of the stadium here, because this has been terrible. The midfield have been shocking, the defence have been terrible, and eventually we're trying to, I'm just going to say trying to get in, and I've given the ball away myself. It's just been completely shocking from Atletico Madrid, and compared to the previous episodes where we've been brilliant and we got what we get. We got in 2 matches, we got 4 assists and 2 goals, and since then we've just dropped off the form, and they don't even look interested. And again, we've lost it trying to ask for it in a decent position in a pocket, trying to go forward with Griezmann, and we've lost it again. It's a nice flick forward. We've got another chance here. Is he going to deal with that goal in or not? He hasn't dealt with it. And they almost scored a third.
Parry it out. Goal news from Espanyol.
It's a second goal for Athletic Bilbao. It's been scored by Adori.
I possibly can do, dude, at the end. If you want me to go back to chapter 5, I will. What is it that you're... which bit of the journey mode are you after, dude?
2-1.
Thanks, Alan.
It's a nice ball down the wing. We've got another chance to go forward here. This is just ridiculous defending from Atletico Madrid here. Nobody's putting a tackle in. Nobody's even bothering putting a toe in or anything. When you're 2-0 down, you've got to be putting tackles in midfield to try and win the ball. Look at this defence. It's terrible. Here is Griezmann. Can he give me a decent ball down the box? That is a decent ball. Hunter's got a chance here. I'm going to have to do some work. Can I flick it to the back stick? I can't because the goalkeeper's took it off me.
Got to the ball at the feet of the forward.
Yeah, a lot to do with his good advanced starting position there. He was in a position to close down the space quickly.
That news from Real Sociedad was...
I'm not sure whether I actually did that, dude, if I'm being honest. When Danny Williams gets a red card...
The score is now
Danny Williams didn't get a red card in my episode, dude. I did the part where you get to save Danny Williams' career, and he ended up winning the cup with Man United, and we beat Gareth Walker in the... Was it the Carabao Cup, I think it was. But no, I don't know. I don't know a part about Danny Williams getting a red card. But if you stick around, dude, and I think we've got one more match after this. It's the Barcelona game. We have Barcelona in the Copa Espanyol in the final, and I'm hoping that we can win that game and not do what we're doing in this game and get absolutely thrashed. And once we've finished it, I can go back for you and find out what it is that you're after. And we've just been substituted off. That's how bad it's been. I love how the team plays badly, but you get subbed off for it. It's been not very good. I think we've got a cutscene here. We haven't. We're back home. Now, have we got the match which we've been waiting for? I don't, mate. I just have YouTube. I'm fairly new to this whole live streaming stuff. I've only been doing it a few weeks. So if you'd like to subscribe and miss out, dude, I am doing. And we are live. Hello, Hatsy. How we doing, buddy? I am doing a Southampton career as well at the minute, so if you want to check that out on my channel. I think we're about 10 games into the Premier League now in the Southampton career. But getting back to today's episode, I'm not sure where this is going to go now. Like I said, if you look at the standings where we are, we're in third, but I think we've got the game against Barcelona now in the final. So let's see where we end up. No, we're going to training. We'll do training, and we'll see how training goes, and then are we going to have the game in the Copa Espanyol final?
Today we
Or are we going to have another league game and just be absolutely terrible? I have no idea how you do that, buddy. I am pretty much all new to this live streaming stuff, so I have no idea. But do you have FIFA 18 yourself? Or have you just been watching other people do it? Because if you have, the full journey series from literally the start to where we are now is on my channel. If you go onto my channel, look on videos, you'll see I've got put it all into a playlist. So if you start from episode 1, you'll be able to see the journey mode all the way through. I think Antoine Griezmann's going to beat me here. He is going to beat me here. These are the ones that I hate. The normal training ones are not too bad, but the ones where you've got to beat Antoine Griezmann, he's just brilliant at these. He manages to hit it every time, and I don't know how he does it. Every time mine hit the rim or they just bounce off or the ball gets in my way, he has absolutely destroyed me. Oh, thanks a lot for that, bro. I appreciate that, mate. I'll just try this one more time, make sure Griezmann's not making me look like an absolute turd. Yeah, I'm doing lots more on this channel. We're doing a Southampton career and the journey mode at the minute, and once the journey mode has finished, I'm probably going to replace that with a Road to Glory series. I'm not quite sure who we're going to use yet. Maybe use my hometown team, Rochdale, but I'm tempted to use like a lower league side, or maybe a La Liga side, or maybe a Bundesliga side, and just do a Road to Glory series. Griezmann is beating me again. He's so good at hitting them. Every time I hit one, he hits 3. I'm going to end up getting an F here, I can see it coming. Come on, Griezmann. I'm just going to skip it forward and accept the F, because Griezmann is making me look like a tool. Right, I think, is this the sprint challenge? Where we have to, yeah, we have to sprint and beat Griezmann to the ball, that way. And then we get the ball, and then we have to try and get it through the gap without him taking it off us. There we go. Griezmann is really quick, and you have to be fast to beat him. If I'm being honest, I should have chose a slower partner. I possibly should have gone with Muller. But never mind, it's testing. We'll just pass it through. No, we actually have to run over with it. I am just outdoing him for pace though, which is nice. Oh, turned away. Nice, can we turn him again? Come on, Griezmann. Oh, he's just left the shoulder in there, foul. I'll accept that. Again, we've got to get round him. Oh, he's gone in for the slide challenge. Woohoo! Crunch. Antoine Griezmann breaking my ankles in training. Go on, you can do him, Alex. Yeah. We've made up with our A there. I have no idea what that is, dude. I'm kind of all new to this. I've only been live streaming for probably about 6 weeks now, and obviously FIFA 18 has not been out long, and we've just started the Southampton career on there. Basically, I did it because I tried on FIFA 17. It didn't get a lot of views, and I was quite late with it, to be honest. But I've always played my career modes on Legendary. I do like a challenge. I am quite good on FIFA, but well, not from what you've seen on this episode. But yeah, check out the Southampton series and the rest of the journey, and it has been very entertaining. So we're now against Malaga in La Liga, and I'm hoping that we can turn this round now and get some sort of a result, because if we don't get a result here, I think we may drop out of the Champions League spot, which is not what we want. Just get rid of all these messages before we go ahead and get into the game. Let's do it. Atletico Madrid against Malaga, and I'm hoping that we can get a goal or an assist in this and try and get our performance back up, because the last 2 performances have been terrible, and as you can see, we've actually dropped down to partnership now. We were near enough at strike force, and it's just not been good enough. Can we get the ball down the wing here? We can. We won the tackle and then just didn't run onto it.
Check for you on the Malaga team. The system.
Of course you can, bro. Thanks for tuning in, much appreciated. And they've scored already. I just just don't know what to say. Every single time in this episode where we've started a game, they've scored in the first 5 minutes.
Really well hit, really well directed.
I don't know whether Legendary has taken a toll for like brilliance all of a sudden, but in all 3 matches so far, we've gone 1-0 down in the first 5 minutes and then gone a further 2-0 down near enough straight after. So I'm hoping that's not going to be the case in this game. Just the defending in midfield has just been absolutely terrible. And again, giving a foul away, you know, there's only so much you can do playing as Alex Hunter going forward. But when it comes to defensively and midfieldly, you know, you've got to rely on the AI to do that for you. And they've just been terrible. I mean, look, this is Malaga, you know, to be fair, and in the top 10. And look.
Well, if you look back through the archives, you'll see that this player has
Is this scripted? Is this supposed to happen? Because in every game, we've gone 2-0 down in like 10 minutes.
And then he followed, watching the ball into the net.
I have no idea what is going on here. The defence have just been terrible. The midfield are shocking. And there's just no link-up play whatsoever, and I am having to drop to a midfield position to get the ball to try and get forward. Can we get the ball inside here? I'm wide open, and he sends it to the back post. A simple ball inside there, and would have been one-on-one with the goalkeeper.
Test of his control now.
It's just more frustrating than anything, because as one player, you can only do so much. And I don't want to do what most people do and they play as the whole team, because it ruins the whole journey experience. But when the team's playing that bad, Griezmann's got a chance to whip one in here. Can he whip one in? He can whip one in. Comes towards Alex Hunter and it's cleared away, and it should be a corner. It is a corner. First corner of the game. Can we try and get back into it? Well, get one back into it. No, the goalkeeper just palms it out of the sky and says thank you very much.
Keep you right up to date during this match with what's going on elsewhere.
And to drop in nicely, all across. We need to be getting back in this game sooner rather than later, because the longer we leave it, the less likely chance we are going to get back into it. So some decent play here, and again, we've lost out on the ball. Just not passing the ball quick enough, not looking for teammates, and just not good enough. But Griezmann has got a bit of room here. Can find Hunter, go back to Griezmann. He's give it to his teammate. Again, in the final third, not good enough. Griezmann with the ball. Can he drop it to Hunter here? He can. I'm going to try and get a shot away, and it's blocked.
Behind for the corner for Atletico Madrid.
Just ask for this at the near post. Just gone to the near post. Hunter goes up, and goalkeeper again.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Again in midfield, it's just not good enough. They're just getting through too easy. They've got so many men open.
Put into the middle. Steered in very classily. Malaga, super goal.
I think he's picked him out from that left-hand side. Wonderful delivery.
Really accurate cross.
And that's what you get for gambling, for anticipating. What a finish.
I have no idea what's going on there, Demo, but 3-0 down, and it's not even 35 minutes gone. And Malaga aren't exactly a decent La Liga team. You know, they usually finish, probably say, within the bottom half. And the whooping us 3-0, but I've got a chance to get one back here. That's well done by Hunter, and a decent save. Can we get the flick on? No, we can't.
Yeah, a simple save in the end.
The one chance I go to get in, and all the defenders are in the way, and the goalkeeper's in the way. I just don't believe what's happening here. Every single shot that Malaga have had, they've scored.
Strong challenge.
Just bizarre. There's Griezmann. We'll try and make a run in that gap there. It's a really nice ball. Actually a nice pass for a change. Griezmann's made me a run, so ping him in. And the ball's cleared. Griezmann didn't even attempt for it. He just wanted it to drop to his feet to try and get a shot away. But you can't be doing that against defenders, mate. You've got to try. There he goes, Griezmann. With a little turn, he's got a chance to shoot. And again, it's cleared. Griezmann, with the sprint speed that he's got and the acceleration he's got, he should be darting around these defenders, and it's just not happening.
The opposition read the back heel.
And make a run out wide again, and that's not where I wanted it. I wanted it towards the corner, and I could have whipped one across, but again, it's just not been good enough.
Danger to the opposition now they're here. Well, there'll be 2 added minutes. Gabby.
I'm in the gap again there.
Koke.
And finally he finds me. And then there goes the half-time whistle. Typical. Every time you're going forward, the half-time whistle goes. Look at that. 3 shots, 3 on target, 3 goals. 100% shot accuracy and 90% pass accuracy. You tell me when you've ever seen Malaga play that well against a team like Atletico Madrid. Legendary or not, it might as well be on ridiculous mode.
It's going to take a lot of character.
I'm not going to let that deter me, because I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep trying to get in, and I'm going to try and get these goals back, because I'm one of them, mate. No matter how many goals I'm losing by, I always try and get back into a game. So can we get a decent ball forward? We can't get a decent ball forward, and Griezmann almost got a red card for going in the back of somebody there, but can we win this ball back? We can win it back. Now we've got a chance to get on the counter. Make me a decent run there, Griezmann. No, run on, Griezmann. I actually give him a through ball, not a normal pass. And if he'd just sprinted forward with it, instead of staying still, he'd have got in behind there. Ball comes across again. Is this going to be number 4? No, it's not. The keeper gets there. And now he makes me a run. And then the ball... Oh. I just have no idea what's going on here, guys. Malaga are playing like Barca or Real Madrid. Just makes no sense. Look at the passing from them is perfect every time, finding a man. And now he's at the bar.
There's a change here, and I think it might be a tactical one. Thomas.
Passing midfield. There's Griezmann. Griezmann finally gives us a decent ball, and can we get our teammate in? We can.
See what he was trying to do, opening up his body, place it, but he's placed it wide.
What was that? Koke, side of the foot, and he didn't even hit the side netting. Felipe Luis won the header. Ball comes down, and Hunter's got there. I've given it Griezmann. He's come straight back to me. Try and find a teammate again. I'm in the gap there, and I've got in the gap. I'm going to turn here, and he's tucked down. That's a penalty. And now we're injured. He's up. If I'm not taking this penalty, there's something seriously wrong.
It's a great chance for this side to stick one in the net. And
I actually think I'm injured.
Got to be careful from here on in now.
I'm not taking it. Griezmann's taking it. That is a pile of... So we practically made the chance. We went down. We almost got injured. And now Griezmann's just going to step up and take the glory for it. If he does, I'm not going to celebrate with him. He can go and get...
He's done the job.
No,
He's the specialist.
I'm going back. Fuck Griezmann. Why is he doing that when we're 3-1 down? Yeah, like you're coming back into the game off a penalty. We're 3-1 down, Griezmann. You know, get a grip, lad. Ridiculous. So, thanks to us making a decent run and getting in the box, we managed to get a penalty, and we've got something back in this game, or something to work for back in this game. So I'm hoping for a decent pass here before I get offside. I'm not offside, I'm onside, and I just want to do a fake shot turn, and I've ended up whipping it across.
Atletico Madrid throw.
Everything I've tried to do so far has ended up not working or not going my way.
It goes out wide again.
Ball's at the edge of the box. I'm at the edge of the box with Griezmann. And can I turn? No, I can't turn. I'll give it away. It's just not working for us. Anything we've tried to do doesn't seem to drop.
Atletico Madrid winning
I've won it back though.
Koke.
Here's Koke. The ball's going to go across it's a decent ball actually to
Played down
Felipe
the wing,
Luis.
keeping the wide
And
attack
he's got
going.
us in.
Well, the
And
odds were
he's
against
trying to
him, I
press
think,
circle to tackle. He's
from
ended up
that
kicking it out
position.
for a bloody
And he's
corner.
looked close.
I'm back. Welcome back,
Looked up there to see if he
KNM.
had a pass on.
Again, midfield and defence
Castro.
have just been terrible.
Could be dangerous.
And the one piece of skill that we've actually done got us in, got us the penalty, and Griezmann's ended up scoring it when technically it should have been my penalty, but never mind. Let's try and win this if we can. Look, the midfield, there's just no...
Rosales.
Nice score. Yeah, just the same as the last
Gavi.
game, dude. The midfield and the defence on Atletico have been absolutely shocking.
flag.
They scored 2 goals in the first 12 minutes,
Really
Malaga.
trying to use the full width of the pitch
Can we get
here
a ball in
to
behind
make some
here?
progress.
What was that? Stay on your
Miguel
feet, lad.
Torres.
Yeah, it's on
Osmanovic.
Legendary, dude. I always play my career mode on Legendary.
Madrid find the free kick awarded against them. Well, they're going to take off the forwards, as often is the case.
I think we're actually on all-out attack in the 78th minute here, but as you can see, the ball, nobody can pass.
Yeah, and it was a well-taken goal.
Why has he gone back there?
Really good
That's
performance
a
from
decent
him.
ball.
I
Right,
thought
now we've got a
really
chance.
solid.
Yeah, I'm at the back stick. Find it, Alexander. Finally.
It's a goal, and
We get one
maybe
decent
will
pass,
breathe a bit of life
and
into
finally
these last
we've
few
managed
minutes.
to
Gotta hand it to them. They
score.
haven't given this match up.
I was waiting for that. I found the room at the
Well,
back
they
stick,
really
as you
needed
can
this,
see.
Alan, didn't
Ball
they?
comes
Because
across,
now
and we've headed it
still got a
home. So,
chance.
Well, they have. It was a sloppy one to concede.
is the
opposition's point of
comeback
view,
on?
and they've given the other team
We're
now
one
a
behind
real
now.
chance.
We've pretty
Plenty
much
of goals
made
here
both
today,
goals.
3-2.
We scored that one, and we got the
Plenty
penalty
of
for the
play's gonna
first
be
one.
penalised here.
And I'm hoping now, with a little bit of time left, we can try and get back in this
Defended
game, or
well.
at least get a draw. So let's try and block this off with Hunter. We don't return.
Kuzmanovic.
We're trying to help this out and get back here. Decent effort and blocked again. It's another corner.
Well, they've got a corner out of
If
that,
we
bit
can try and
lucky,
get
it was
away from this
deflected.
corner and sprint away with the ball and possibly go on a counter attack, we may get away here. But is Griezmann going to get there? I think he is. And I bumped into him, but it's worked out in our favour. I am on the overlap here if he can get it to me.
Fans, though,
And can we get it back to Griezmann?
Yeah, just important now
May
that they
possibly
don't
be on here, the
launch
comeback.
long balls forward,
Launched
that
into
they-
the box and went for the header, Goldine.
So it's a
And
corner.
is it a corner? It is a
One
corner.
more chance, maybe.
Can we get a chance of getting a point here? Into the front stake. Hunter's there, gets the head, and I think
Miscued,
it's
really,
a goal
with the
kick.
Yeah, not known for his heading, and you can see why there.
Was a goal kick. I think I was just either tripped or shoved in the back there, going for the header, and he's ended up tripping. It hit his ankles and went out.
Castro.
Let's try and help win back this ball as I've got a bit of stamina left.
Under some pressure, he shielded
Come on,
it
Felipe
well.
Luis.
The time to be added on here is a minimum of 3 minutes.
3 minutes added on, and it's going to be another loss here. I can see it.
It's a good
Ball's
cross,
coming in.
and they get it away. Now the shot.
Corner ball again. We are going to have to be damn quick on the counter attack here. What I'm actually going to do is run up further up the screen and ask for it.
Already leading by
But
one,
I'm not
of
going to
course.
get that. Griezmann's not going to get that. There is a full-time
And
whistle.
the referee blows for one last time. Such a spectacle, Alan. Great stuff.
Well, so often you come into a game and you've
I
got
think
some
that
preconceived
the
ideas, but
subtitles
really
should be
wasn't
on if I'm
expecting so many
being
goals
honest,
here.
dude. I will double check for you at the settings now.
Well, I think he was the best performer in a good team today.
He just gives off
Well,
the air of a man that's really
after
enjoying his football. And you can see him
3-0
having a little smile
down at half
as he comes
time,
off the pitch. He's worked
the
hard,
penalty
and,
we
another
made
goal to show
and
for his
the
efforts.
goal we made, but it wasn't good enough to get back in the game. So let's advance forward and see where we go from here. I would imagine it will be the cup game against Barcelona now, because there's been 3 games since the cup final, or they mentioned the cup final, and I think the cup final will be next. We have got a quick trade point, so I'll just check the what we've got open. We've got beat the defence. What's this one? Slide tackle and long shots. We'll bang long shots on. What is going to happen now? back at the house. Is it going to be time for the cup final? It is. It's the cup final. As you can see there, guys, the cup final is next. So let's. I'll just check that setting for you. Make sure the subtitles are on. I'm pretty sure the subtitles are on. Camera, visual. Can't actually remember what it's on now. Is it on camera? I think it's back at the main settings at the main screen, dude. If I'm being genuinely honest, I'll deal with that later. We'll head into training, and I think we've got the cup game. So if you want to see Barcelona absolutely nail Atletico Madrid, then stick around. Strike competition now against Griezmann, because Griezmann has absolutely been over the past few games. He should be crap at shooting on this. That's a decent start from us. Another good finish. Griezmann finishing well. I'm going to try and hit the target, and it's too much power on it. Griezmann sending his over. That was a good effort. Come short post. And missed. I think Griezmann's only finished one, actually. If there's an open net and both of us, that was a very good strike. The last shot, and he hit the target in the top corner. He was saving that effort for the last one, wanted just to beat us. I'm just going to keep it in that bottom corner and keep earning them points. Oh, that was a lovely shot by Griezmann. And we've sent it over. Slight bit of power. And, well, Griezmann's just absolutely nailed that in the top corner there. We need to hit the target on this one, otherwise he's going to win here again. What a finish. Why can't he do that in a game? Why does he have to do it in training and make me repeatedly do it so that I have to get an F? Every single time I've slotted him through, he's either missed or sent it over, or the shot's been blocked. But in training, he can hit that target near enough every time.
On the ball! On the ball!
It's a conspiracy, I'm telling you. That was a good effort. Griezmann's beat us again. Well, I'm just going to continue because we're going to get an F regardless. It's going to keep beating us. And this one again against Griezmann. Here we go.
I must see the commitment.
Oh, that one went in. That was lucky. I think it took a slight deflection there. Look at Griezmann, the cockiness of that, just to do some kick-ups in training. And Griezmann's missed it. Or shall I say, he didn't miss it. It sort of skewed out the net. But if we can hold out for the win here, we are in front by 1 point. So let's hold out. See if we can slip it past our man here. That's beautiful by Hunter. And again, Griezmann's missed. Look at the cheekiness of that to do kick-ups in training. Went in for the tackle with Hunter, and they've got one back. 35 seconds to go. Kind of reminds me of the start bit of the journey we had to play against them little kids. And Griezmann missed again. How was it there? It should have been ours, that, shouldn't it? Is Hunter going to win that? Hunter does win that, and we've got an easy... Oh, I'm going to say we've got an easy shot there, and he didn't. He went to pass it back to me. 8 seconds to go, so we'll just keep hold of the ball and wait for a last-ditch shot. And missed. There we go, time's up. Or is it next goal wins or something? There we go. Finally. If I'm being genuinely honest, I'm not looking forward to playing Barcelona in the final, because I think Barca are going to absolutely tear us a new one, because if we can get beat 3-2 by Malaga, Barcelona are going to beat us like 8-0. Which is strange because when we played Barca last time, in not the previous episode, the one before that, it was only 2-1. And we had a good performance and we almost beat them. Because if we'd have scored our chances when they come... Cutscene now.
It is not always that we get second chances in life. But I am thinking today is our second chance. The league, it was not what we had hoped for. But today, we get a chance to end the season the way we want it to end. And remind ourselves why we love this game so much and why we give our lives to it. It has been your passion, your hard work, and your talent that has given us the chance to be here today. Destiny, it is forged by your actions. And now, more than ever, we must fight to seize the opportunity that we have created for ourselves.
That we've created? You mean that I've created? Now I'm on the left and Griezmann's on the right now. Maybe switching it round will help. But what I did notice at the start of that, did you notice in the top corner, as he started talking, it said team performance and it had a downgrade, or like a down sign, which was strange. But I'm not liking our chances, if I'm honest. I think Barca are going to lift this.
Well, the excitement is building to.
Going to lift this Espanyol Cup, if I'm being genuinely honest. I can't see us beating Barca, but nonetheless, here we go. Barca against Atletico Madrid in the Copa del Espanyol Cup.
I don't think it's going to let us down, you know.
Atletico Madrid let their fans
hopefully the team have a good performance today, and that will be the difference.
So this is a real moment to make something from this season.
Yeah, it puts a
I
bit
would
of
say
extra
passing the ball around well early, but not brilliantly passing it around.
If they don't win this,
Ball is lost already,
half improved since Alex Hunter's
and
got
this is where
himself
they are
into the
dangerous
team.
with the likes of Messi up top here and Suarez.
The Atletico Madrid lineup. Two banks of four. 4-4-2.
Yeah,
Barca playing well at the moment, doing what they do best, holding ball in midfield, looking for men in behind. Decent tackle, Iniesta's there, Messi's out wide. Look at the footwork, dribbling by Messi is just unbelievable.
4-3-3.
Ball's cleared away.
Natural wide players in that front three with a central striker.
I think that's the key.
Try and get a tackle in here. They've got a very high line, Barca, which they normally do have. They normally like to sit on the halfway line and play it how they like.
They've also got a funnel back when they haven't got the ball, so an onus on them.
Dropping that gap there. That's a decent pass. Another decent pass, and they almost got in there. What is the centre back doing? Is he going to clear it, or? Let's try and make a running behind here with Hunter. Griezmann can see him, and he just...
Coming on strong. Well, that's blatant offside, I'm afraid.
I literally ran about 10 seconds before that, and then eventually when I'm about to turn back, then he gives it me.
Sergio Roberto.
Should have saw that coming. Decent pass out wide. First touch was awful, and me and Griezmann have got a chance here to get inside, but Griezmann again just running into a brick wall, and I think I'm going to get a foul for that and possibly a yellow card for that. Brought, was it Jordi Alba down at left back there, but nothing given for it, so we can deal with that. PK.
Gerard
Deulofeu with a decent pass. Suarez is there.
Stopped emphatically, just as well.
And eventually we get the ball away.
Very encouraging. He's got the technique to deal with the press.
Drop it into a teammate there, he's in space. Griezmann's there. Again, Griezmann has just been absolutely... But we've got a chance to get in behind here. Give me the ball. He has given me the ball. Going to try and lay that back. We've got a couple of players in the box. I'll whip one in. It's a decent cross, but the goalkeeper is just going to pick that out of the sky. The first proper chance we've had to have a go at the Barca defence, and the goalkeeper just picks it up. So At least we're doing something, and we're not going 3-0 down in the first 12 minutes like we did against Malaga, which is strange. We've actually played better in this game than we did against Malaga for some strange reason. Decent pass, Suarez is there, a lovely turn, but a decent pass. Ball comes forward, Iniesta intercepts. Suarez with the ball, Deulofeu on the turn. There is Suarez. Suarez, a lovely little footwork there, but a decent tackle, which I say, by the Atletico man. I'm just going to ask for this so we don't lose it at the back. And I've lost out on the header.
They could pose some danger now.
Again, I'm almost having to play it in midfield so that we can get the ball further up the pitch. And can Carrasco win that? He does win that, but the header isn't dropped to my feet, it drops past me. Deulofeu shouldered out of it there. I thought Deulofeu was going to use his pace and get away there, but he was just shouldered out of it. And up against Piqué, I'm never going to win that header.
There's good progress with this attack.
It's a little bit better play, but it's not. I just got tripped over there. It's a little bit better play, but it's not what we need to be cutting down Barca. Just running at players and hoping for the best is not the way to beat Barcelona. You've got to be clever and wait for the right opportunity. And I can feel this being another loss, if I'm being honest. We're not going to end up winning this Copa del Español. Deulofeu's there. Suarez is not in a natural position, he's out wide, and he's actually just gone down, Suarez. I don't know if he's actually injured, but he has gone down. That's a decent turn. Hunter holding the ball up well. There's Correa, and the ball's just completely gone the other way when me and Griezmann were both making a good run. It's like they don't look, they just sort of send it somewhere and hope that there's a player there. They don't actually, the AI don't actually look up and see you. They see a few players together and just send it over there and hope one of them gets to it. It's terrible. The intelligence of the AI compared to 17 has improved, but it's not improved greatly, if I'm honest. They're still just very stupid when it comes to play. They don't know where they're passing. Like, the overlap pass will be the pass, and eventually he gives it to me. I've got a chance to shoot here. Hunter, what a finish! Finally, we get through with a decent pass, and Hunter hits the top corner. That was like a sigh of relief right there. I didn't think he was going to give it me, and then he did, and then we just created the space, and what a hit that is, right in the top bag. That was the form that we was in a few matches ago, before this episode, and I wondered where it had gone, but have we found our form in the Copa del Español? There is half time. We are up 1-0 against Barca, and is it possible that we may have an upset win here? Barca haven't had a shot on target. And did you win the last game? No, I didn't. No, I didn't, Demo. we have just scored though. We're 1-0 up here, so I'm hoping that with the bad run in the league, I think that was scripted, because Malaga scored three against us, and one of the other teams scored 2 against us. So I've got an inkling that the league was scripted, because I did see something at the start of this one when they were all talking. Something came up in the top corner and said team performance with a down, like a red down sign. It was really strange. I did notice it. But here's Hunter again on the turn. I'm just going to try and take my time and pick a pass here. I've got Carrasco, but I'm not going to try and do the risky ball. I'm going to ask for a second pass. We've got a chance to shoot again here. Hunter. Another decent effort, but this time Stegen just pulls it out the sky. Quite comfortably, I'll add as well.
He's done some very good things.
Yeah, I think that I may have to look up other people's YouTubes and see, but I think in La Liga, as in the league, it's scripted that you lose, and the AI does something to make you lose. And then when it comes to the important games where the cutscenes can vary, it allows you to do more, because Barcelona have been okay in this match, but compared to Malaga in the last game, how they were just absolutely deadly and were scoring at will, and we're actually getting through on Barcelona, which is what's confusing me more. Like, we never had this much space in the last game, and just give it away there poorly. Yeah, it possibly could be scripted. I think I agree with you, Damo. I think it has been fixed. It's strange how it's been scripted a little bit. But Griezmann could have done a little bit better there, getting the ball to us, and he didn't. Because if this was Malaga at the best at 3-1 or 3-2, sorry, it ended, and Barca are playing the usual Barca game now, but they haven't had one shot on target yet. That makes no sense to me. You think it'd be the other way around. You think Malaga would be the terrible one, and Barcelona would be the one whooping you 3-1. But I may have to do a bit of research on that and find out what the score is. Nice little pass back there. We've got another ball. I'm going to flick that out wide there to my teammate who's in a lot of space. I'm going to ask for that from Griezmann. Griezmann turns. He's got a chance to get the teammate. We've got a ball in. Header from... No. I was going to say a header from Hunter, but the header was well done away by PK, I think it was, who got the crucial interception to stop us getting a shot on target there. They are passing the ball around very well, Barca. They're doing the typical Barca thing of finding a player and just moving the ball very smoothly. Suarez is there. He can get past his man here with a lovely bit of dribbling. That is the typical Suarez approach. Make people mesmerised by your feet and then go for the top corner, and he almost did just that then. Comes Hunter's way. I'm never beating Sergio Busquets to that. Busquets is like 6'4" and I'm like 5'10". We'll take it short. Possibly an intelligent move, that. Little chip in, header is on, but goalkeeper takes it quite easily. I am in a lot of space over this left hand side, so I've asked for it, even though he hasn't gone to me. He's gone to Griezmann.
Guided on by his head.
We've won it. Ball's chipped forward, 75th minute now, and if I'm being honest, Barca don't look like we're going to score in this game. I'm just going to ask for the ball out wide here, chip it to my teammate. It's a nice little pass. It's a decent run. Gerard Piqué's going to deal with it, and does deal with it well. To Stegen away. Coming down to the final 10 minutes now, and it's our steaming effort that put us 1-0 in front. And we've asked for a through ball there, and Gerard Piqué hadn't been on his toes there. I might have been in behind there. I saw the gap just on the halfway line. I'm in a lot of room all of a sudden here. It's like they've moved the centre back. I'm in an awfully lot of room. I'm just holding this up for a teammate here. Carrasco, decent ball. You get a ball to the back stick here. That's a decent interception there, getting back. Oh, that was a crunching foul. I was going to say if player had carried on there, would have definitely scored with Griezmann there, but it was a foul. Carrasco going off, and 5 minutes left in the game. Is it going to be the cup win that we need? You can see a decent pass out wide. I've got a decent pass, and what a tackle that is from Piqué. It wasn't Piqué, it was, in fact I wasn't sure who it was. Piqué drove away with the ball. I wasn't sure he got the tackle in, but that was a crucial tackle nonetheless. I think it was Busquets actually. It was Busquets with a very crucial tackle there, otherwise we might have had a second. Chasing Suarez down here if I can. A decent ball. We need to make sure we don't concede here in the final minutes. The header is away. Got to the edge of the box. Busquets is there. Shot. And wide. Kevin Gamero coming on. I'm not sure who he's come on for. And we've gone to a 4-3-3 now. As you can see, I'm on the left-hand side now. Kevin Gamero in the centre and Griezmann's out wide. But it does not matter, because there's the final whistle, and we have won the Copa del Español through an Alex Hunter goal just before half-time. First donking effort, but I'm just confused how you can go to that poor quality and then beat Barcelona in a cup final. Tell me what you think, guys. give me your opinion, because you saw those 2 previous matches and we were terrible. The midfield was shocking, the defence were terrible, they got through on nearly every chance they had, and then on this one I don't even think Barca had a shot on target.
Of course, has played an enormous part in changing the fortunes of a team that's about to get a trophy as a reward for their wonderful efforts. Today belongs to Atletico
The champions.
Madrid, winners of the Spanish Cup.
Goldine lifting the trophy, and Hunter there with him. I suppose the cherry on the cake at the end of the season, we didn't have the best of seasons in the La Liga. A few upsets, a few strange wins. I think we ended up finished 3rd, but the Copa del Español is ours to take home. So let's just advance forward and find out what happens. Excuse me though, guys. 82 overall now, and let's see where that leaves us. Is that the end? Is that the final chapter? Is there more to go? There's another cutscene. Let's see what happens.
Another season has come to an end.
See their top performance.
Each one, it seems to me, to pass more quickly than the last.
It's been one to remember. Thanks for believing in me, Dino.
No, Alex, I should be thanking you. Without the difference that you have made to us this season, I would already be packing up my office.
Just call me a miracle worker. I quite like that. Just call me a miracle worker. Should we go with that?
Just call me a miracle worker, your own personal savior.
I'm starting to wonder if perhaps you are one.
Don't wonder.
Quite like that reaction. That was quite a good reaction. Back in the UK.
Cab's here. Me and Grandad need to be getting off to the airport.
Have a nice time. Jim's never been to America before. He's been talking about it all week.
I'm not sure it's the sights he's excited about seeing.
Yeah, well, I hope it all goes well.
I wish you were coming, Mum. You still could.
This project isn't going to finish itself. Maybe next time.
All right. Bye, Mum. Love you.
Love you too, son. Look after Jim.
Come on, Alex!
See you soon.
I think that Alex and Grandad are going back to LA to go and meet Kim with Grandad, because he's never met her before, has he? Whereas in, I think it was in chapter 5, yeah, here we are at the diner. Is Kim gonna walk through the door now?
Relax. You'll love her.
Yeah.
There she is with the LA Galaxy hat on.
Hi, I'm Kim. Dad didn't talk about you much, but didn't stop me finding out everything I could. Jim Hunter, brave as a lion, excellent first touch. 22 goals in 68 and 69.
Yeah. Gloria, your grandmother and me, we always dreamed about having a daughter, so she would have wanted you to have this.
Thank you. So what do you think? You ever gonna get called up for an international?
Well, not if he doesn't start working harder off the ball, eh? It's like I'm always telling him.
Defending starts from the front. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, but he tends to forget sometimes, you know what I mean? But you don't, do you?
I never give him an inch. I love it. I love it more than anything in the world.
So you're a striker, eh?
Of course. I'm a hunter.
Bet you that was the international phone call.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we are, back at home. What a comeback. Okay, so is that it? Chapter 6 done. I think that is it, guys. We had 26 appearances, we had 18 goals and 11 assists. I don't think that is bad doing at all. I think that's fairly decent. Yeah. This must be the end. Yeah, play Ultimate Team or return to the main menu. So that must be the end of the journey. Or not.
Be there in a sec.
Alex,
Yeah, who is this? How'd you get this number?
this is Beatrice Villanova. My firm represents some of your teammates.
Oh. Yeah, I know who you are, Miss Villanova.
Please, just be. Is this a bad time?
No, it's fine. Fine. What can I help you with, Miss Sorry, B.
I'll get straight to the point. I'd like to talk to you about your future. As a player, as a person, as an icon. I feel quite strongly that you've not been getting the opportunities and support that a player of your caliber deserves. Frankly, if you were my client, you'd be a Real Madrid player right now. I'd like to take you out for supper, talk about all this face to face. You pick the city, I pick the restaurant.
Well, there we are then, guys. It's left it slightly on a cliffhanger, and who knows, was that the international phone call, or was that like a new agent that's going to come into it? She sounded like an agent to me. She was like, if you were one of my clients. She sounded a little bit like an agent, but my question would be, are we going to have to wait until FIFA 19 to continue with the journey, or is there going to be a DLC for it? I'm hoping that there will be a DLC for it and they won't just leave it on a cliffhanger and leave us wondering, because that was quite an interesting phone call. So yeah, let's leave the journey there then, guys. It's been the final episode. We ended up winning the Copa del Español 1-0 against Barca. We scored. All's well that ends well. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Much appreciated. Drop a like if you enjoyed. Please subscribe to the channel to don't miss out on any more. We've got the Southampton career going on. I am going to replace the journey mode with something else. I'll probably get a debate on YouTube and try and do something for it. See what everyone wants me to do. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. It's been Dallas 1989. Love you. Bye.